We're back, crew. We're back in sunny Melbourne. Actually, it's not too bad today. It's kind of, the sun's come out a little bit. So this video is going to be me taking you along for the ride of finding out what's going on with my knee. So I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow to hopefully then get a referral for an MRI, hopefully later this week. So I just thought I would kind of film some of my thoughts and I guess the journey of whatever this will be the next week or two, trying to, get the MRI and get to the bottom of what's actually happening inside my knee. Hopefully you'll get some enjoyment in seeing my roller coaster of emotions. The trip was incredible. The last 4 weeks was insane. I had a great time just relaxing, traveling the world. I had an absolute ball, and I put everything up on Instagram. So if you haven't followed me or had a look, then that's where everything is from the trip. So it was insane. I had an absolutely ripper time. It's been a bit of an adjustment coming home now. I was away for 10 weeks. It was a long time. So coming back I've been back now for a week today, and just been getting my room organized again, unpacking, going back to work, starting to train again, just getting everything moving again. It's not too bad, I guess. Definitely when my knee was injured, I was hoping I would come back from the trip and be able to go straight back into training. And so as soon as I started to feel in the last couple of weeks that my knee was, if anything, getting worse, that was kind of a tough pill to swallow as well, to go, okay, I'm going to have to come home and, keep addressing the knee and find out what's really going on there. And it might be quite some time until I can run, because it might be pretty serious if it's just taken this long. So look, it's been a bit of a mental, it's taken a bit of a mental toll on me as well. But shit, I'm as fired up as I've ever been. And I'm so excited to rip in. I just cannot wait until, my body's actually fit and healthy, and I can really start training and I can get to a race healthy, because I'm really, really excited. My race in Roth and my experience in Oaks and Province, and they were all really positive signs for when things actually kind of come together and the body's healthy. So I've learned a lot too, and in the back of my mind over the last month, I've definitely been, creating kind of a plan and a schedule for how things are going to look and how they're going to move forward. But I'm really excited, and I want to rip into another Ironman. I'm really excited, and I think I can perform really well. So, I'm motivated as hell. And the first step is just, let's find out what's going on with the knee, and let's address that. Let's get that healthy, and then we'll see what that timeline is to then start to make a full plan for the year. So, right now, over the last week, just been a matter of starting to tick things over again. And today we're going to try to do 3K in the pool, which will be my longest swim since being back, and then a gym session. So just starting to get the body moving again, getting back into it. So I thought, let's just bring you along for the ride, and you can see how everything's going and my thoughts. And training won't be anything hectic. It'll just be getting the body moving again, and nice and slow, so I don't risk any other stupid injury, and getting back into proper work as well. I think I got a pretty busy work schedule over the next few weeks now, which is good because I got no money. So we went to the pool this morning and back to the gym. She was pretty fresh this morning, but good to get a couple more sessions done. The body is actually pretty sore, just getting back into the gym particularly. And now I just pulled up at work, so I got work now. And then work and then head to the doctor's, the Savo, to get that referral, hopefully. So yesterday afternoon, after the gym, I then had work the rest of the day. So worked, then up early this morning, train, and then work, and then to the doctor's, the Savo. So hopefully, doctor's all good, just giving me the referral, and then we'll see when I can book in to get that done. Definitely keen to find that out now. But in the meantime, I gotta earn some money. So just finished at the doctor's, and the doctor believes it's a torn piece of cartilage. But I have my referral for an MRI, and I guess we'll find out then. But yeah, it's what the physio thought may be worst case scenario. So, and if that is torn cartilage, then that does require surgery. So, I guess not really surprised, given how long it's been. But see if we can book ourselves in for an MRI. So I've just been sitting here talking to Dad and Ruby and stuff about just talking about what's the next steps are. And anyway, I was thinking, like, at the time, like early this year before my Europe trip, it was obviously thrown around whether I should get an MRI, but the physio at the time didn't think it was, he thought it was all fine, and didn't think there was any need to get an MRI, and, talked about it, and also it was just like, I don't have spare money to just throw around, especially before Europe. So I'm glad I didn't get an MRI. I don't actually have the final result yet, obviously, so you're getting to see me maybe spiral a little bit. But if it is torn meniscus, then that would have been really shit to find out just before Europe, because, like, if I did find out but I didn't get surgery before I went, then it would have been a real downer, and it would have been it would have been a real downer. And would I have even done Roth and the race in France? Maybe not, and then if I did get surgery, well, I would have just been hobbling around the whole time and definitely wouldn't have done the races. So, maybe this way, hopefully, I haven't done any damage from that to it, any more damage to it. This way at least I actually got to enjoy those races, and still make the most out of them with the swim and the ride. So, and then got to enjoy my rest of Europe. And, now if I do need surgery, then, and then the recovery process and stuff, hopefully I can get that all done by early next year, or maybe early next year, or maybe there's a chance before that. Then just start building from there. I think the big question in my head really is I'm probably just going to stop all leg stuff at the gym. I've only done a couple light stuff in the gym on my legs, but it's just no point until I actually find out what the real go is and what's going to hurt it. I don't want to run any risks. So and then what that recovery process will look like, and more time off, even I guess wondering what impact cycling is having on it too. I don't really know. So yeah, I guess it all, again, just a waiting game, find out the results, and then I'll just, in the meantime, I'll probably just keep swimming and do a bit of light stuff in the gym of just maintenance things and a bit of upper body, and just some light cycling, nothing crazy. And yeah, no doubt a downer, just having the doctor tell you that that's probably what it is, even though of course I knew that's what it was going to be. It's been this long, but yeah, it'll just be good to have a result, and yeah, just keep chipping away. I'll be back and just keep chipping away as I have this whole year, really. Yeah. So just got the MRI booked in. It's for next Wednesday, so that's a week away. So, yeah, but I was hoping for something a bit sooner, but that's okay. We'll find out in a week. So I'll just keep plodding away, keep working, keep doing a bit of swimming and a bit of light gym and a bit of cycling, and then we'll find out what the go is, I guess, next Wednesday, and then when I can get into my doctor to get the results. So yeah. So I just finished another swim. It's the day after my doctor's appointment yesterday. I'm just eating my rice and tuna, the good gear, before I head back to work, just in between shifts. I just thought I'd share some more emotions. And look, the last 24 hours has been a bit of a roller coaster, and obviously it's very easy to just go, why would I bother training that much until I've had my surgery? Because what's really the point, like, I'm gonna then have to have the surgery and recover and take more time off. So also, I don't want to do any unnecessary damage to the knee between then and now. But all of that, I don't want to let the injury dictate my response. That's a very negative view of looking at it. And this whole year, if not anything, has been dealing with this knee and the mental challenges that come with that. And this whole year I've succeeded quite well. I've had my ups and downs, and I've responded a bit too angrily, and but the whole time I've managed to learn and pull myself back into line, and I really got the most out of myself in Roth. I had a great time in Europe. I raced really well. I've got my bike performance to the best performance it's ever been earlier this year. So why can we not look at it the same? And I think what we have here is a really good opportunity to do some really good swim work. That's the one thing I know for sure is not going to hurt the knee. So I don't need to demolish myself on the bike. I'm not racing for quite a long time now, and again, I don't want to do anything unnecessary to the knee. I'll chip away at it, and I'll keep it. I'll bid it up to a decent level so that I don't lose too much there. But why not make this a great opportunity to do some seriously good swim work and really work on that swim, so that I can build up a really good base leading into, once the knee's better, I can really start going, okay, when am I racing? Let's now work towards that. And what is the race? And let's work towards that. So it's a very, now is a very, I feel like you come across so many times, if you really are trying to make life as a professional athlete, you come across a lot of times where you go, shit, I can see why so many people quit, because this is not easy. It's also not easy because I don't have private health insurance, and so any surgery could cost quite a bit of money. I already owe a little bit of money as well for my trip to Europe. So I've got to I've got to work a fair bit to earn some money as well. So it's also hard because, yeah, I am trying to make this life as a professional athlete, and I really, again, have not much to show result-wise. Nothing's really changed there. And this is just another delay in that. But you just need to make the most of your current situation. And if you really do want to make your life in this kind of area, you really do need to be relentless, and you really need to continue pushing forward. And this is just another little speed hump. And what is the best way to approach this new situation? Learn what you can from that situation and make the most of it. And so just trying to reshape my mind and focus on some new goals, and let's execute those goals. And also try not to cross too many bridges before you get to them. You really have to live in the moment and not start thinking, in my head I'm thinking, 6 months ahead, what does it look like? Where am I at? But you can't do that. You got to make the most of today and today only. And yeah, it's just some thoughts for you on this injury journey. I've not let it affect me negatively now, and I'm not going to let it previously, and I'm not going to let it affect me poorly now. I know where I want to be, and I'm going to keep working towards that.
But that's usually related to not eating well.
Join me on my third session of the day. So we had a good swim set this morning, focusing on a pull paddle, trying to really build the strength endurance up with the paddles in the swim. And then we had a second session, which luckily enough I got paid for, which was with a client at work, and we went to the gym and I got some solid cycling work in there with it was about an hour, and then I had the key bit was 3-5 minutes efforts, all above 330 watts, so that was good. And then now out for a ride. It's been cut a little short because I was out riding and then all of a sudden stopped changing gears. And I'm like, wait, but I just charged all my gears. The battery's on my gears. Anyway, turns out I forgot about the blip box. Even checking the blip box, and the blip box is going completely flat. But that's alright, I can swap that battery over when I get home. All good for tomorrow morning, when we're gonna do a bit of a bigger 3 to 4 hour ride. And yeah, I'm feeling positive. It's good to get some work in. I'm pumped. A year from now, I did all that training for Roth in particularly probably Ironman stuff, only about 5 months. I'm like, well, shit, give me a year, people. Let's see where we're at. I'm pumped. So yeah, head home and sort this bike out for tomorrow morning. It's a nice cold winter rainy morning, but it's not windy, so that's good. Even though it might sound like it. I was gonna do 3 hours, but I just started to feel the knee a bit, so turned around. It'll be an hour and a half-ish, so bit of a bummer, but MRI's on Wednesday, so no point pushing anything. We're just about to head into the pool again. I'm just between sessions, between clients at work, so yeah, gonna just get a quick little swim in and then head back to work. Tomorrow's the day of the MRI, tomorrow afternoon. Definitely feeling a bit nervous now, and my knee's actually not been feeling very good. And yeah, I had to stop my ride early the other day, and it's just not been feeling very good. And I think my concern now is like, if I can't, maybe riding's not good for it at the moment. Maybe it has gotten worse, and now maybe I can't even ride. And it's like, well, if it's a month or 2 months until I get surgery, that's another, that however long until I can ride, or then longer till I can ride. So I'm a little frustrated at the moment. Knee's just a bit sore, and it's a bummer, I just want to rip in, but just feels like things just keep happening and happening and happening. That just kind of stop things from working out. But yeah, just cross those bridges as we come to them, I guess. And if swimming's all I can do, well, let's get insanely quick in the pool, hey? So this is going to be the end of this video, and then yeah, I'll start the part 2 tomorrow of heading to the MRI, and then hopefully, at some stage finding out what the results are pretty soon. So yeah, well, thanks for coming along if you made it this far, and thanks for joining my journey of finding out what the hell's going on inside my knee.